Hi Leos, Lejon in Swedish. Welcome to my channel, A New Era. My name is Emma, and I am from Sweden, and so I will mix some Swedish words in where I feel like maybe there's a need for clarification in the English words. I want to just start out with saying that my grandmother passed this morning, and it's all good. It's beautiful. It's fine. She went in her sleep. It was her time to go. Everything is good. It's just a certain energy. It's just always when somebody passes, I feel there's a heightened energy, and it's just it's beautiful, really. And so I didn't want to, like, maybe the normal thing would be to say I'm not gonna do this today, or I'm not gonna work today, but I feel the opposite, like almost like you can draw from it, and it's just is the most powerful thing, really. And for some reason, I want to bring it up. I could have just done the video and felt it, and you didn't have to know. But there might be some for you guys, some loved ones that are on the brink of passing through to the other side. Maybe they have recently passed. Maybe just me talking about it brings back memories for you from a loved one that has passed maybe just a few months ago. Just take that energy into account, that something is interesting or important around this topic right now. Okay, if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're watching this maybe a year after I started, it's still as important. But for me, it's the second week of this channel, but it's not date specific. Energy is energy, and if it resonates with you, it does. So let's see what Leos are up to this week. And I've let go a tiny bit of relationships because you guys were the only sign last week that sort of, I'm not going to do relationships. You can do it for all the other signs, but not me, which is sort of Leo-like. I mean that in the kindest way. I'm Leo myself, so I just made fun of myself. So whatever comes through, and I'll just... Well, this is just beautiful. It's just a confirmation, really, from the other side. There's the dove of peace, fredsduva. Like there's just colors in the sky, and it's just a peaceful card that just shows like rest in peace. May peace be with you. The earth just went a little bit more, like Mother Earth is just resting a bit. It just feels like, just have a look at the card, because it just feels like clarification, confirmation from the spirit world, just giving us that. So I'll just give that a rest. And dove is for me, for sure. It's just a symbol. It's not a symbol of death, but it's a symbol of peaceful passing, basically. What else for Leos? So I remember, because it was so such a different reading for you guys last week than it was for everybody else. I remember it very vividly that something enormous was about to shift, like something, like you were on the brink of something big, and something beautiful were about to happen. And the Leos that I'm connecting with this week, either if it resonates with you, and it resonated with you last week, it feels like you have sort of you're going through some overwhelming feelings. It's not a bad thing. It's not it's like you're just resting a bit, and you're just sort of taking everything in. It's like you're it's like that saying, you wish you were a fly on the wall, so that you could like hear what people were saying. And I sort of feel like you're that fly on the wall in your own life, if that makes sense. Like you're watching yourself from a broader perspective, and you're just sort of like, what am I doing now? What am I talking about now? What is, like, there's a camera that follows you around, or like the universe's eyes are watching yourself in a way, like the higher self. Sorry, just bear with me. It feels like you come from the perspective of having a bigger perspective. You're not in the small person, you're like, you have the bigger picture. And it sort of has pushed you into that place, because there's so much happening. And if you feel like there's not all that much happening on the outer world, there's so much happening on the inside. There's so many emotions that you go through in a day, that it sort of has pushed you into taking this energy, this perspective of just watching yourself, and just, which is a good thing. You want to be here. It's a cool place to be. Did something happen to you? Like, did somebody say something or do something, or let's see who you're dealing with, or what you're dealing with. Okay, so I just had this a whole new world. That's interesting, because I didn't sing that. I really forgot. I sang something. I get, this is the magical carpet ride from Aladdin. Just comes up like that. And I had this for the Cancerians, kräftan. So you might want to look into that one a tiny bit. Like if you want to listen to that one, maybe there's something there for you. But I want to say, I sang because I just felt inspired to sing as well for when I saw this, because it just reminded me of Aladdin. But I didn't sing the same words from it, the same lyrics, and the fact that I chose to sing A Whole New World, which makes more sense, because I think that's what the song is called. But I didn't sing that for the Cancerians. There's a whole new world for you. So nothing bad has happened to you. Nobody said anything. You're just in awe. Like is this shift really happening? Is this really coming in? Am I really with this person? Did I really get that job? Can I deliver now? Is this gonna stick? If you're about to enter the big stage, or if you wanted to always win the lottery or whatever, you're like this close to just have a full-on breakthrough, and you have already started to plan for it. Like there's a just a beautiful movement going that sort of is up in the works. Like the universe is on it, and you have, I want to say, finally caught up with it. Like du är I fas med, du har hunnit ikapp. You're on the same level as your wishes, if that makes sense. Like everything that you wanted, everything that you longed for, every big wish, every big vision, it has sort of been a what do you call it, a pipe dream. Like it has been something that felt a bit of out of reach. You always knew, or at least hoped for it to happen, but you weren't like, and you maybe even said, I know it's gonna happen, I know it, and it's the only way, because this is what I'm gonna do, or this is the person I'm supposed to be with, this is the role of my life, like this is whatever. But when, like, thinking about winning the lottery and actually winning the lottery are still different things. Thinking about that huge role that you want, or finding that perfect partner that just fits you, just fits into your life, it just fits with your kids, with your situation, with whatever, with your dreams. And then that person shows up and it's like, oh my, it really is real. Or holy, I did win the lottery and it's gazillions of millions waiting in the bank account. Like, you did it. And if you haven't done it, if you haven't seen the result, you've done it. And the thing is, oh man, you worked so hard for this. Like, the Leos out there that I'm connecting with, you know what I'm like, you're probably sitting there like, yeah, yep, I did. And to the point where you felt like, yes, I know I have to do this work on my insides. Like, you have to, what is that, the movie Eat, Pray, Love, where she has to smile with her inner organs. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Julia Roberts she sits there and she smiles with her like liver, and you've done that work. Like, you, even though you haven't maybe sat there and meditated, you have shifted your thoughts, you have visualized, you have let go of so many things, and you've just been on the right path for quite some time, but you haven't really seen like the big change or the big shift. But it's here now. Like, it truly is here now. And I'm letting you know, if you haven't seen the shift on the other side of your being, you're a day from it, you're hours from it. Like, it's that close. And now if you pass a day and nothing happens, don't get discouraged. Like, don't bli inte nedslagen. Don't feel like, she said a day and it's been 2. Like, just trust in your own ability. It's here. And I feel like the difference in these cards, like, one card is a bit almost, I feel a bit withdrawn, a bit not sad, but like quiet. Like, I don't want to be out there, and I want to just take a step back, and I just want to sit here by myself, and I want to watch something on Netflix and just be quiet. And then the other is like, man, there's the Aladdin magical carpet ride right into the heavens, and you're so supported from every angle. Like, your loved ones and the universe is just on your side. You got the role of a lifetime, and having the combination of knowing that the role was never going to make you happy, being famous was never going to make you happy, have all that money was never going to make you happy. You truly were looking for happiness first, and then you can just play with the stuff that happens in the physical world. Having that knowledge and having both of those worlds are just a place to be. And whoever those Leos that I'm connecting with, congratulations. Like, that, it's just, the feeling is beautiful, and I can sense the overwhelmment. Like, what do I do? Like, where do I start with all this money? Where can I carry this role now? I wanted it, I got it, and now I need to, like, oh shoot, I didn't think this through, really. Am I gonna be able to pull it off? If your person is there, your person has come, and it's like, I better not mess this up. You're not gonna mess it up. You're perfect. You're beautiful. This is what you wanted. This is what you've been waiting for, and it's yours. If it hasn't shown up yet physically, it's about to. You're about to walk into the awesomest time of your life. And if there are Leos out there now saying, well, this message is clearly not for me, it doesn't resonate anywhere, do the best you can to put those feelings aside and understand that you could never, 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 never attract this video. You could never attract this message if you weren't in the vicinity of having the same thing. You like, a thought is a manifestation. Attracting a thought is a manifestation. Attracting emotions, even though it feels like the thought is in you or the emotions are inside of you, there's still an attraction there. Like, if you have an idea, I got an idea. Where do you think you got it from? Not from inside your head anyway. Not in my truth, not in my reality. You get the thoughts, you get the inspiration, you get the ideas from the universe, from your higher self. And if you got this message, it means you are there as well. And the time it takes for you to get there is the time where you sort of just align with that idea. Okay, so I might actually be closer than I think. Good, now we're in the right direction. I'm already over time, trying to do 15 minutes, and it's hard. So I'm just gonna wrap up for you Leos. Wow. So, at just first glance, it almost looks the same. There's your motorcycle ride. It almost looks the same. And to me, I just want to finish off with saying, like, I get the lyric legends. Like, this is legendary. This is epic. This is what you've been waiting for. There are like so many roles. There are unicorns. There's Avatar. There's just I can't put this energy and the images into words. It's just, you're just in a very, very awesome place right now, and good things are about to happen physically, if they haven't already. If they have, yes, I understand you feel a bit overwhelmed and a bit the other one is like confrontation. It's a bit, you're like confronting your fears, you're confronting your how. This is so silly to use as a, but like, okay, so let's say you meet Brad Pitt. Maybe to some Leos, like, I don't care about Brad Pitt, but you know the analogy that I'm going for here. So if I think about Brad Pitt, if I see him in a movie, whatever, I'm cool, like on my couch. But if I actually met him in real life, how cool are you? Maybe you are, but this is the energy that I'm after. Like, you will be a bit confronted in how are you actually playing in the big leagues. That's going to be your like practice, and you're so in the big leagues. Like, you are at the top. Like, there's no better, no worse. It's just, you know what I mean. This is awesome, Leos. This is so cool. Loved ones are with you. Thank you for watching this week. If you liked what you heard, if you liked the channel, please subscribe, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.